Hello, fellow guitar players and Modest Mouse lovers. This is again Cody Coyote 91, and today I'll be focusing on Coyotes by Modest Mouse, but this time on the electric guitar. It's going to be a lot easier to play and a lot more fun. I'll start out by playing the first section, and I'll play each section, and then I'll use a tutorial to follow. So I'll start out by playing the first section. So that's the first part. You start out with your pinky on the 7th fret and your index of the high E string and your index on the 5th fret of the D string. Play those two together. Move your index down 1 fret. Remove your pinky and put your ring finger on the 4th fret of the high E string, or the 5th fret rather. Then you move this formation down 2 frets. Play those two together again. Then remove your ring finger, move your index over 1 string to the G string on the 3rd fret, and put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Play those two together. And then you play the sequence D, E, G. And then you make a C formation. And after you make that C formation, you play A, E, D. So once you play that, you move your ring finger over 1 string, and you play the low E string on the 3rd fret. Then you play the same sequence, so and instead of moving your ring finger over to the low E string, you put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string and play your G and your E string together. So that's the first part. It's pretty simple. After that, it's a chord sequence. So it goes. It's basically A, D, C, G. So, and it's basically that strum pattern. So. Play that G, or you can just play the last two, the two lower strings, the E and the A, on the low E on the 3rd fret and the A on the 2nd fret with your ring and middle finger. That sounds a lot more accurate to the song. So that's that section as well, and it's really rather simple. The next section is when Isaac, slides up and down the frets using the same kind of power chord. You start out with your index finger on the 5th fret of the A string, your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string, and your pinky on the 7th fret of the G string, and you mute the low E string with your thumb. Or your index, whatever one you can. So it starts out with your index on the 5th fret, and you move down 2 frets. I'll actually play it first, and then we'll break it down from there. So that's basically it. It's pretty simple. So you start with that formation that I mentioned, and so it goes. And I'll be referencing the index. So index on the 5th, index on the 7th, index on the 8th, index on the 13th, index on the 12th, index on the 10th, and index on the 8th again. Then move back to the 5th fret, 7th, 8th, 13th, 12th. So that's basically that section. And the last real section that I need to teach you, I just play on the E string. There are a high E string. There are other ways to play it, but this is the way that I like to play it, and it's a lot more fun and sounds basically the same. So I try to focus on just playing the E and the B string, or just the E, however you like to play it. And I'll play it first. So it goes the 5th fret, or rather the 7th, so 7th first, 7th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, slide all the way up to the 10th fret. You play that, and then you go do a slide. Back from the 7th, 5th, 3rd. That's all it is. So I'll play it one more time just for clarity's sake. And that's it. And the ending, where it goes. It's basically that same chord sequence. Instead of ending on the low E and the A string there, you just keep going for one more sequence, and then you can end it. And that's Coyotes by Modest Mouse. There are some background guitar that you can hear, but I think this is the best way to play it when you're playing just by yourself. If you want to try to figure out a better way to make it sound good with just one guitar, feel free, but this is the best way that I've found out. And guys, please leave comments, like it, dislike it, whatever. Just let me know how I did, and if there's anything else that I missed, just let me know. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good day.